Hi there, welcome back to Offline Metrics, where we do SaaS Teardown videos and try to identify a few conversion leaks that might be costing businesses a few $1,000s every single month. Today, we're going to be talking about Voucherify, which is basically a platform that allows businesses to launch, optimize promotions, loyalty, referrals, and rewards. All right, so it is basically a platform that allows you to optimize your rewards programs or any kind of rewards that you might be offering to your customers. So first of all, we can see that the headline is very clear, especially the sub-headline clearly states what the software does. So there's not going to be any ambiguity in the prospects' minds about what the software tries to achieve. And then if we scroll down, we can see an immediate slideshow of the brands that they've worked with, and you can see a lot of credibility in terms of the big brands. For example, they've worked with Vodafone, Bosch, KFC, and the beautiful thing is with some of them, you can also go and actually read the case study. And they've also worked with McDonald's, so really high-profile brands, right? EasyJet, and straight away that will give a prospect an idea, Philips, that they know what they're doing basically because they've been able to get some high-profile brands as their clients. And here they go more in depth about why using this software might be beneficial to you guys. And here the beautiful case study with McDonald's, very strong testimonial and brand to have as your credibility element, right? So really good. Even Michelin, very good credibility elements being displayed here. Here they go more in depth about how the software works and all the features that it contains that might be helping businesses with the rewards programs. They also state that they use AI to launch and optimize incentives for your business, right? So this is really good in terms of driving conversions with incentives. And here, another good thing that they do is the amount of um, stats that they're able to significantly enhance for each business that decides to work with this platform. And here they talk about more programming stuff like the APIs that you could implement using the software, okay? And more of the integrations that you can use as well, which is really good. And what they do well here as well, they've added a FAQ section at the bottom of the page, and these are very helpful in order um, to what's it called, handle the objections of the prospects that they might have before making a purchasing decision, and these are very helpful in order to remove most of the concerns that they might have and get them closer to make a decision to buy or at least book a demo and start a free trial. So in this case, they've got a 60-day free trial, which is very generous, and also it is very, as I said, it's very helpful to increase the conversions. And this then takes us to the end of the homepage. So if we go back to the top, one thing that I wanted to just say very quickly is just that potentially they might have added any sort of contact form in order to collect the contact details of any prospect that comes on the homepage. And the way to do this is if you want to do this for your SaaS business is to add a kind of incentive with a contact form, whether that is a discount, a freebie, or any kind of incentive that might get the prospect to actually collect, give you the contact information. And then we can go to pricing as well, just to check what it looks like. We've got the two currencies. Beautiful thing is as well that you got each price very clearly displayed. And I mean, I guess they're doing it from the other way around, with the cheapest option on the right side and working your way down to the left. And this is really good because it clearly states everything that you get with each tier, and any prospect can choose which one is working best for them. And they've also got comparison tables here. Okay, so this is really good. And then just for completion, we can go to the get demo. CTA, they've got a a contact form here, of course. And one thing that I can see straight away is that it doesn't look like most of these are, I can say, required. Potentially, once I do click on contact us, it might come up with a few red, flags saying that you should have filled out a few of these fields. However, straight away I can see the form is very long. It is very long, and usually when we have longer forms, we tend to see a drop off in terms of the conversions that we get. And so we have to be careful to actually make sure that we're not bombarding any prospect with too many questions at the start, especially at the start. So what I would say is, if something is not specifically required, especially not at the initial stage, potentially considering to remove it would be a good move from a conversion rate perspective. But in case they are doing it on purpose to just corporate qualified leads, then that works as well. It depends on your specific business type and, you know, case, whatever you choose, basically. But usually you need to be prepared to lose a lot of your opt-ins, because this is what usually where it's found with long contact forms. And here as well, they give you a little bit of more information about what's going to happen specifically in the actual demo, and they just go to give an expectation to the clients and about what's going to happen. And here they've got a beautiful element of credibility with the director of e-commerce and CTO from EasyJet clearly encouraging the use of this platform, right? So this again is been put here on purpose, right next to the contact form, just to reinforce the decision in the prospect's minds that they're making a good decision basically. And here again, with all the high profile brands that they decided to work with this brand, and you can go and read their stories if you wish to do so. But other than that, this, I believe, takes us to the end of the video, and I hope you guys liked it. If you happen to be a SaaS founder who would like to um, help, if you happen to be a SaaS founder with a free trial and you would like to increase your conversions from free users to paid users, please get in contact, and you can do so by clicking on the link now below in the description, and you can then book a call with me doing that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.